Okay, so I think I didn't start it, but yeah, let's see. So in order to make a many-to-many relationship between teachers and class, what is needed?
Class, subject and teacher. One junction object.
We need a junction object. Correct. So in order to create a many-to-many relationship between these two objects, we need a junction object, right? So that object we need to decide now. So what would be the label of the object? Now give me suggestions. What would be the correct name to
Subject
subject?
will be junction.
Subject will be a junction. Okay, subject, who teaches it and which class is it? See, what I want here is, so let's say if I go subject, what happens? Subject, let's say maths. Okay, for example, name of the subject is maths. Okay, let me put it like that. Name is maths. Okay, correct. And class is 10th, right? And then teacher is, let's say some XYZ. Sunit, for example. Okay. Now what happened here? This subject name is maths, class, teacher. Similarly, what we'll be having? Social, class, teacher. Got it? And then student. Student not required here because class, right? In every class there will be multiple students, so we'll consider. So is this okay for everyone? Subject will be a junction object here. In this subject, teacher will be one parent, class will be one parent. So each subject, who is the teacher, which class? Okay, so when you go to the class object, what you will see? You will see the subject, class, teacher. Who is the teacher? If you go to teacher, you will see the subject and class. Which class? Okay. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Or in other words, we can take classroom also. Classroom as one object, which is junction object. Okay, classroom. In this classroom, we can put subject, class, teacher. Same again. This thing, this only it will come, but the object name will be classroom. So where you will see the teacher name and the class name. Anything you can take. If you take subject, it will be convenient as Fakhruddin said, or we can take classroom also. Any one object, meaningful object we have to take to connect teacher and classes. Got it? Okay. So if this is fine, let's go and create the many-to-many relationship. Go to setup. So I have teachers. I'll see whether classes object is there or not. Okay, I don't have classes object. Let me create class. So this, what you can do is prepare institute management system kind of a thing. Okay, and then you can add your own logic to it and come back. And I'll explain you that also. So I'm creating a class object. Okay. So now I have classes. I'll just class name. Okay, and what all we need? Okay, class name, and we'll have multi-pick list as subjects, just to make a note of those objects in this class. Okay, I just kept one field here as a subject just to see which class has what all subjects. So this is new record. So I'm creating one record just to make sure class. We'll just take class 10th. Okay, and all subjects will be considered in this class. Now save. Okay, now I have one class. We'll have another class also. Class 9, 7 new. Class 8. Okay, so I'll take only 3 classes for now. So I have 3 classes. I'll go to teacher. Sunil, age let's say 40. Qualification, let's say MTech. Okay, so which subjects he teach? Let's say he teaches only maths. Okay, experience 5 years. Save. Okay, so Sunil, let's assume Sunil is one of the teacher who has the age of 40, qualification MTech, and he teaches maths. Experience 5. Okay, now clone it. Suresh, instead of maths, let's say he teaches science. Let's have only 2. Okay, 2 records for teachers and classes. Now Suresh teaches science. Now we need to connect classes, right? So which all classes Suresh teaches? Similarly, if I go to teacher Sunil, he teaches maths. Which all classes he'll teach maths? Okay, that we need to connect as a many-to-many relationship. Now, in order to do many-to-many relationship, what we need? We need to create a junction object, correct? We need to create a junction object. So that is called subject. Go ahead and create a subject object. Subject. Subjects and so name, subject name is fine. Okay. Allow reporting activities and tracking. Launch tab. New. Subject means there will be some books kind of one. Okay. Education, save. Okay, I have subjects now. Now from this, what I need to do? I need to create many-to-many relationship with which objects? One for teacher and one for class, correct? So let's consider teacher first, custom objects. So when you create a first master detail relationship on this object, that will become the primary master object. What do we call? It will be called as primary master object, okay, or parent, primary parent. The second one is called secondary parent. And the other important point, from one custom object, you can create only 2 master detail relationships. Okay, you cannot create more than 2 master detail relationships. That limitation is also there. I'll show that. Teacher. Okay, my first parent is teacher. So the teacher is a primary parent or primary master. Okay, stop me if you are not able to understand. I'll explain you again. Teacher, subject. So I'll leave as is everything. Next. 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 Save and new. So now my teacher relationship is done. So I'm going to master detail again. Creating new. Now which class? Which object? Class I need to select. Next. Okay, 2 master detail relationships are done. Okay. Now, what else we need here? So subject today, daily, class time. So probably we can have class timing. Okay, every day there will be no minimum 6 classes, right? You can create one field called timing. Okay, and when you put a subject name, you put the timing there. So how many hours it is? Okay, create a field called time. Okay, and no, just enter the time there. Okay, so that also will do. Let's create the time field. Class time. Okay, or subject time. What do you call it? Subject time. Yes, save. This is also done. Now, as I said, right? So one object can have only 2 master detail relationships. See, I have 2 master detail relationships. So if I go ahead and try to create another master, it will not allow you. See, this is blocked. Only 2 master detailed relationships can be created. See here, you cannot create this type of field because this object already has 2 master detailed relationships. So one custom object can have only 2 master detailed relationships. So if you want another relationship to be created, then you have to go with lookup relationship only. In lookup relationship, you can have up to 10 or 15 is the limit. 10 I think. You can create up to 10 lookup relationships from one object. But master detail, you can have only 2. You cannot have more than 2 master detail relationships. Okay. Just make a note of that point. Clear, right? Now what I have subject with 2 master detail relationships, class and teacher. Now I'll go. So when I go into Sunil record, so I can see that subject is showing up here. So I'll create a subject record here. Let us say Sunil, what he teaches? Maths, correct? He teaches maths. Class. Which class he'll teach? Let's say he teaches 10th class. Okay, timing. When let's say morning, 10 a.m. Okay, save and new. He teaches maths for class 9th. So 10 a.m. is the other class. So we'll put 11 a.m. here. Save and new. And then he'll teach maths for class 8. 11 is done. So 12. 1 hour gap for each record. Now Sunil, how many classes he is teaching? 3 classes, right?
3.
So edit the layout. Settings. Class name. Subject type. Okay. So Sunil is maths teacher. He is teaching math subject for 3 classes. Now it became what? 1 too many. So 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 a.m. he'll teach every day. Okay, for example, let's say every day. Now class 10th, I'll go to class 10th. So class 10th, how many subjects are updated as of now? Only 1, right? Because we just created maths record. So I'll just remove this. Okay. So what we need here to see subject time, teacher name, teacher name. Let's say. Okay, so class 10, how many subjects? So I need to have 6 subjects here, right? So one subject is done. Now let's create another subject. Let's say science or social, what we did. So who is the teacher for science? Say Suresh. Timing. So 10th class, 10 o'clock is done, right? So now 11 o'clock.
11.
7 new. Subject. Science. Teacher. Suresh. So here class I need to change. 9th class. Okay. That one. Okay, now see. So for 10th class, how many subjects are there? Maths and science. So 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So one class, multiple subjects, multiple teachers. Got it? So if you go to teacher, you will see multiple classes, right? If you go to teacher, one teacher is teaching multiple classes, same subject. The same time, one class has multiple teachers, multiple subjects. Okay, you can add multiple, like math, science, I added. So social, you can add Telugu, Hindi, Sanskrit, whatever subjects you want, you can add. So when you add it, it will become 6 subjects here. So 6 teachers will be there. So one class, 6 teachers. So one too many. Done? Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
So here subject is our junction object. If you delete any record, then what happens? If you delete a teacher record, if I delete Sunil record, then what happens? Tell me. If I delete Sunil record, I don't delete, but yeah. So if I delete Sunil record, what happens to the records? Which records get deleted?
Subject, sir.
Subject.
All these 3 subject records will get deleted because it's a child of teacher. So nothing will happen to the classes. Okay, classes will still remain as is. So if I delete, let's say 9th class, for example, if I delete 9th class, what happens? These 2 records will get deleted. These subjects will get deleted, but Sunil or Suresh records will not happen anything to that. Okay, so this is called many to many relationship. Got it? Any questions on this one? Anyone?
No, sir.
No.
Clear, right? Naveen, Fakhruddin, Anjanelu. She didn't join, I think, today. No questions, right? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's go to education management system again. So how many objects I have? Now tell me. Okay, this is EMS. So I want everyone to tell me what relations we need. School we have, right?
Yes.
And what we have? We have school, we have admission, we have student object, we have teacher object, we have class, we have subject, we have books, and library. Okay, so these are the objects which currently I have on education management system. So how school is the top most object, right? Because we'll just have one record in the school, either 1 or 2 or 3 as per the branches. Now admission can connect to school or not?
Yes, sir. Can be connected.
What relationship? Look up our master detail. So school is parent, admission is child. Okay. So if school is deleted, should admission also get deleted or not?
When there is
Should be
no
deleted.
school only should be deleted.
right? So admission record should also get deleted. So school, I'll put M inside. That means master detail. So what does this mean is admission, from admission, you have to create a master detail relationship to school. Okay, understood? From admission is child, school is parent here. M means master detail. Okay, next, student. So student and school, what type of relationship is needed? Because school and inside that only students will be there, correct? What type of relationship we need here? Again, if school is
same.
deleted, what should happen to the
Master.
students?
Master detail.
Master detail. So create a school master detail here. Done. One. Next. So student, before he go to the classes or and all, so he has to take an admission, correct? When an admission is given, so they'll be giving to students only. Agreed? Now, student should be connected to what? Admission also. Right? Student should also connected to admission.
Admission.
Now tell me what type of relationship is needed here?
Master.
Master.
If admission is deleted, then school should get, student should get deleted, is what you are saying. If admission record gets deleted, student record should also get deleted. Right? That's what the master detail says.
Yes.
Let's keep it for now. Okay, we'll come back to later. Now, student can be in connected to which object here?
All.
Student teacher not required, right? Student class is required because which class he is studying, right? From class, teacher will be connected to student anyway. Got it? So no need to connect to teacher. Student and teacher one-to-many is not required because they'll connect to class. So students will go to class only, and inside that class, teacher will come and teach. Correct. So student is connected with class. Now what relationship? If class itself is gone, then what happens?
Master.
Student will also be gone. So master detail. Now, what is the limitation on this? One custom object can have how many relationships? Master detail relationships? Only two, right? So they cannot have multiple relationships, not more than two. Okay, so now we have done with three. Let's come back to this next time. And student should be connected to what all? So teacher not required, class, yes. And inside this class subject will be there. So directly, indirectly, it will be connected with the students. And books. So student will directly not connected with the books, right? Books will be the number of books and then library. So student will be connected to library. Yes, because student go to library and takes the books, correct? Inside the library, books will be there. He'll go to library and take the book, right? Now, student and library, what type of relationship should be there? Now here, if library is deleted, we don't need to delete student, right? Not required. So library can be removed, but student should not be go there, right? So student can still be there. They can change the library or close the library, whatever it is. Okay. So now here, library
Lookup relationship.
Lookup relationship will create. Okay. But what we can do is here, do not delete a parent we can do. Okay. In lookup, there are two options. If you remember, one, clear the value. If the parent is deleted, child should be cleared, right? In the child, lookup should be cleared. If the child is already existing, then don't delete parent. Parent should not be allowed to delete. Okay, two options are there. So we can put proper relationship there. Okay, now we'll come to this one later. Okay, teacher. So teacher is connected to what?
Class.
Subject, class,
Class. Before class, school, right? First is school. Now school, what relationship?
Master.
So here, yeah, we can give master, but no. So it's not mandatory to give a master here. We can give lookup also. We can give lookup and we'll say if school is deleted, teacher can also be removed. Okay, I mean, so we can clean it up. Or we can go with master also. Okay, next. We'll go with master and let's come back and see. Now, teacher is connected to what? So class, we are not directly connecting. As per our example here, earlier example, we are not, teacher and class are not directly connected. So they are connected through what? Subject, correct? Because one teacher will be explaining multiple classes and one class will have multiple teachers. So I'm not directly connecting class here. Okay, so teacher will be connected to directly school. Okay, and anything else here. So class, no. Subject. So from teacher, we don't create a relationship to subject because subject is child. So I don't create here. Okay, next, class. Class will be connected to what? First, school. Okay, again we'll create master detail. Okay, anything else? Class will be connected with
student,
student. Exactly, student. So student, without class, student will not exist. So we'll create M master detail here. Anything else?
teacher,
Teacher and class, as I said, they are not directly connected, right? So we have master detail junction object called subject, right? Between these two, as per our example earlier. Okay. Now subject. What all objects it will connect? Teacher, correct? What relationship? Master detail. And then class. Master detail. Right? Anything else? Student we don't connect here because so we have connection with class and class has connection with student, right? So when you go to this subject, you will see teachers, class and students also. Okay. From this class, you can see how many students are there. So no need to again create a subject and school student. Okay. Now books. So books we have no direct connection with library. So these books are not our subject books. These are not our subject books. The books which are there in the library I'm talking about. Okay, so there can be magazines, there can be the Swati, regular, weekly, something etc. will be there, and then so sports books, newspapers, and general knowledge books. Okay, IIT, NIT, whatever books are there, study materials, all those books we are discussing about. Okay, these are the books. Now master detail. So why we need a master detail here means books is child, library is parent. Inside the library only you will be having books, correct? So one library, multiple books. Got it? Okay, and then library. So what we'll be having in the library? So what happens? You go to library, you will select the book, right? And you will take the book and come back. So who will take the book from the library?
Student.
students, correct? So it can be master detail or lookup. And then who else can take a book from library?
Teacher.
Teacher can also take,
Teacher.
right? Teacher will also take. L or M, it's up to you. Okay. So this is our education management system. What do we call? Relationship. Okay. Now let's come back. So see, library to master detail relationships are there. Now library became a junction object between student and teacher. Okay. So we can give L also here. Lookup relationship, it's up to us. Okay. If you want, you can go for lookup or master detail. Okay. Books, library. So here also we can go with L also, not required M. So don't put master detail everywhere. Okay. If you feel, okay, there is a need, then we'll do, or else we can come back and change. See here on the top, you'll not be able to understand which relationship is better. Only in case of direct relation, you can decide, okay, whether it is master detail or lookup. Okay. But when you start creating records also, if you feel like, okay, lookup is not working, we need a master detail, we can go with that. And there is another main important reason to put a master detail. So that I'll show you in the next class. Okay. So now, so do you have all these objects ready in your org? School, admission, student, teacher, class, subject, books and library?
Yes, sir.
Everyone
Yes.
has?
Yes.
Now, so what you need to do is go ahead and create these relationships. Go ahead and create these relationships. Now here, yeah, let me ask you a question. Is this clear now? Any questions on this one? Any suggestions you want to give? Open for suggestions. If you have any questions, let me know. So these left side objects are childs, right side objects are parents. So that means you go to admission and create. Okay. Any questions, any suggestions, any doubts? Okay.
You said only 2 master details can be done.
Yes, I'm coming to this point now. Okay. Now on the school, I have 3 master. I mentioned here as 3 master detail relationships. Now I need to decide. Okay, I cannot create 3. I can have only 2. I can have only 2. So now I need to remove one of the master detail here. So what I'll do, school. So student and school, I need definitely master detail, because without school student cannot exist. And so when the payment is done, like let's say student is done a payment, then I need to update that payment on the school level. Okay, this guy is done. So I need master detail there. Okay, I'll show that tomorrow. You will understand tomorrow. And then admission also, admission fee and all will be paid, right? So fee payments has to be updated. And without admission, student will not be there. And without admission number, student will not exist in the school, right? Every student should have an admission number. So this is also mandatory, master detail. Now class. So student and class, again, we need a master detail only. Without class, student will not exist. But no, as we have a limitation, what we can do is we can make it as L here, lookup, and we'll say, do not allow parent deletion. Okay, there is an option when you create a lookup relationship, it will show you. For example, let me go here. I'll show that option. I showed it already, but yeah, let me show it again. So when you create a new relation, a new lookup relationship, okay. So there is an option, 2 options will be there. Which object? On which object I have? Student, right? Subject. Let's say, for example, school. I'll just show randomly. There will be 2 options here. One required, okay, and the other one is don't allow deletion of the lookup record that's part of a lookup relationship. So you need to select this one. When I say do not allow, you have to select this one. So what happens when you select this one is system will not allow you to delete the parent record itself. System will not allow you to delete the parent. So if you delete the parent, child will be deleted. But in this case, what we are doing is we need a kind of a master detail relationship, but I should not allow the parent to be deleted. So I'm selecting this option. So when you create a relationship between student and class, so make sure you select this option. Do not allow. Okay. So then what happens? So class will not be deleted at all. So once the class record is created, will be deleted class in general terms. I have school from 1st class to 10th class. Okay. 1st class to 10th class, I have school. So will there be any scenario that I can remove 5th class from my school? No, right?
No.
In practically think about it. Okay. So I'm running a school for 1st class to 10th class. In between, I removed 5th class. Will there be any reason or will there be any scenario? No, right? So class will never be deleted because it's a fixed, right? So every school has 1st to 10th and they'll continue till 10th. So once the permission is coming from the government, then they will not delete the class. So only if no student is joined in the class, then they'll delete. Delete means no classes will continue. Let's say 10th class. There were, even if 2 students are there, they'll teach 10th class. If now nobody is there, then class will be there, but lectures will not happen, right? Class still there, but students are not there. So teachers will not go and teach anything there, correct? But class will not be deleted. Okay. So that's the point. So create a class and make sure that do not allow parent deletion. Understood? Hope everyone understood this point. This is very important point. So that's where you need to decide. Okay, when you practically think about anything, any project, you have to put these points here. Okay, school might be deleted because school can anytime they can stop. Principal or the HOD or owner of the school, let's say he doesn't have any benefit out of it, he can stop anytime. Correct? Once the school is running, classes are set up, then they cannot delete the class. Okay, admission. Once the admission is done, you are not allowed to delete the admission record because you have to have the history of the record. So you're not allowed to delete. Okay, so that's how you have to decide. Clear, right? All okay, everyone? Any questions
Yes.
here? Okay. So similarly, let's take this Cloud 360 only. I want to build a Salesforce application for it. Okay. Now tell me what all objects I need to do.
Student.
Institute. Okay. Correct. First, I need an institute name. For that, I'll create one object and put it as Cloud 360 IT Solutions. Then what? I need what?
Admissions.
Yeah, admission is common. Then students will be there, right? And then what do we have? Subject. Subject, we call it as here what? Technology, right? It's no more subject now. It's a technology, software technology like Salesforce, Python, Java, .NET, testing, Selenium. All those are called as technologies. And then I can have payment. So who is paying what, how much paid, right? So this payment. For example, let's take it 5. Any other objects you think of? Anyone?
Teaching staff, sir.
Correct. We call it as trainers, right? Trainers, good. Anything else? And we have batch. Okay, batch or no, or your class in another term, what we can call class, subject, batch, schedule maybe. Okay, schedule. Okay, now tell me. So admission will be connected to what? Institute, right?
Student,
And then
student,
students, right? And then again technology also. Okay, so which technology is taking an admission in? Here also admission, school, class should also be there. Okay, class, here it will not be master detail because every year it will change. So I'll put it as class, no, lookup. Okay, institute, which institute? Student details, technology. A student is connected with what? Institute,
Technology.
technology. Okay, these two. Now, technology. So in
Train.
turn, technology will connect with institute. Okay,
Trainer.
trainer. Okay, so technology, inside the technology, parent is a trainer, right? Correct, trainer. Parent is trainer here. Okay, then payment. So who payment is connected with what?
Institute.
Students.
Student, institute. Correct, these two. Trainer will connect with institute. Okay, and so technology already covered back, trainer and the student. Okay, so in this trainer, how many students are there and which institute? Okay, and then schedule. So schedule means class timing and all. So schedule will connect with the trainer and
Student.
and technology. Correct. So who is training? How many students are there? Which technology is, right? So for example, 7:30 a.m. So 7:30 a.m. is the schedule. Trainer is Azure. Students are 10 students. Technology is Salesforce. Correct? Now, so I have given only the options here. Now go ahead and from your side make it admission, institute, what relationship, student, what relationship, technology, what relationship. You build the relationship on this one. So I explained here, right? What relationships are needed here. So similarly, go ahead and do the relationships from your end for this one. Okay, you yourself do it and get back to me. Got it? Understood?
Yes.
Now, so once you do this, I will not be able to check everyone's org. It's your interest. If you want me to show, you can show anytime. Okay, or else what you have to do is, so in Salesforce, go to Salesforce. Okay, I'll show you one other option so that you can put a screenshot of it. So in Salesforce, there is an option called schema builder. Okay, what is called schema builder? So schema builder shows graphical representation of your objects. Okay. Okay, like ER diagram. Okay, so what does this do is go to setup. Okay, search for schema here. Okay, see here schema builder option is there. Setup, schema build, schema builder. So what it does here is it will show all objects are in your org, total all objects in your org, and it will show you the relationship or what relationship is there between objects. So first thing, go ahead and clear, click here, clear, all clear. And then here, all objects, select custom object. Only we need a custom object. Okay. And then, so let's say if I want to, if you want to show me, no, recruitment application. So what objects I have in recruitment application? Job application, candidate. So these three are the recruitment application related objects, right? So now here it will come. So in this right pane here, right? Just try to zoom out a little bit. Okay. Now see here, if you, in this box, you are seeing three boxes again, 1, 2, 3, right? These are the objects. So just click on this, you will see, okay, any one object. So just put like this. See here, okay. You can select and drag and drop. Now, if you see here, what are you able to understand? So, candidate 1, application many. See here, there are three pointers here, right? 1 to many. Job 1 to many. So now it is many to many relationship, correct? If you just know, you can zoom a little bit so that you can see the fields also. Okay. So job application is child. It has 1 to many with candidate, 1 to many with job. So then it became a many to many relationship, correct? So you can see the fields also: candidate, master detail, job, master detail, job application number, job applied date, last modified date, name. Okay. So like this you can do. So when you have a red connecting line, so that is called master detail. So just put it on top, you will see master detail. If you have a blue line, then that is called lookup relationship. Okay. Now we don't have a lookup between any objects, so I cannot show you. So now here, if you see red, if you just go to that link, it will show you master detail relationship from application to candidate. And if you come here, it will show master detail relationship from application to job. Okay. So like this is one. So what you can do, set up like this and take a screenshot and send it to me in the WhatsApp group if you want, or else if you are ready tomorrow with all this education system and in EM's in institute management system, you can show that to me, like Dawood showed today, right? So you can show it. So, but see, so we are all here to get the job as soon as possible, correct? Agree to it. So you all should be active, participate, do the work, okay, do some hard work, spend some time and get back to me. So if you are facing any trouble, I'll always help you guys, but I need 100% participation in this, and I need everyone to be working hard. So my target is to place everyone in this class within 6 months. So that's my target, because I started newly in Karnool, right? So I wanted to place everyone in the market and job. So some people are working hard and doing their job and trying to do something, some practice they are doing, but not all. But yeah, make sure you also work hard and practice. And so when you do practice, you will get a lot of questions. Okay, when you do practice, you will get a lot of questions. Note that questions and come back and ask me. So don't hesitate to ask the question. I don't know whether every trainer will tell this people or not, because I am the person who wants questions from you guys. Okay, so that I can answer and clear more doubts. Okay, so my next top point is, so create your relationships. Okay, take this screenshot or check it here and send it to me, or quickly 10 minutes tomorrow, everyone, I'll give 5 minutes to everyone. If you want, you can share the screen and show me. So this is what I did. We'll make a note, everyone will check, and who did what and how, is there any mistake or everyone is perfect or not, we can check. It's up to us. Okay, so like this you have to do it. Next, so if let's say for example I did what, I have admission, I have books, I have library, correct, I have school, subjects, students, Okay, see here, all these objects are here, but nothing is connected to each other because I didn't do anything yet, right? So these 4 are here and there is another object showing up here, right? So click on that, it will come up and just scroll up. You can, like this, you can scroll up anywhere you can place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what about other subjects? Okay, so there is one more here. So drag and leave, drag and leave, simple, just like, drag and drops. Okay, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 objects. Okay, so like this put now there is no connection, so it is not showing. Now library and what, there is one more class, and class. So if you add class, then the connection will come. Oh, I had a relationship with what? Teacher, right? Where is teacher? Yeah. See here. Teacher, class and subject are master detail. No. Correct. See, these two connection is already there. So for rest, it is not there. So when you build these relationships as per this document, then what happens? All these objects are connected with each other and you will see the options here. The connectivities you can see and you can put accordingly and show it. And there will be payment object here also. Okay, you need to create a payment object for this also. Okay, so then it will come somewhere. Got it? Any questions on this one?
No, sir.
Any questions, any doubts? So I want everyone to practice this. I hope everyone has these objects in your system. Okay, in your application, create it and try to make these relationships. Take 1 hour today. Okay, so do first this job and candidates and application. Try to understand yesterday's class and then come back and don't do this relationship straight away. Okay, come back and do these relationships. Okay, these things you do it. Okay, once you are familiar with this one, then go into this. Or else if you want to start with this one, this simple, you do this and go to this one. But I want these 3 applications to be ready. So how many applications we are doing? Recruitment, education system, and then institute management system. Okay, once you are familiar with this, we'll go into hospital management system and real estate management system. So 5 projects we'll be covering. So these are all projects actually. I'm giving you requirements in a document so that you can understand and do it. And then once we are good with any one, let's say this is good, right? So from tomorrow we'll check how you have done, and then we started formula fields and then left it there only, right? So tomorrow we'll continue the formula fields, what all formula fields needed, what calculations we need to do between these objects, all things we do. Okay, or else if you are done with these relationships, come back with your formulas. Okay, I need this here, I need this here, I want this calculation. Okay, all those things we can come back. Okay, so it will be very interesting. So if you hard work and do this practice every day, right, it will be very, very interesting for you to implement more changes to it, more formulas, more roll-ups, more validations, etc., we can do. Okay, if you don't do it, then it will be kind of a boring subject for you, and you'll get lost with the concept. Okay, so try to make it worth the whatever payment you are doing, right? So make it worth and try to practice as much as possible. So guys who are not working, spend at least 4 hours, minimum 4 hours you spend, then ask me if I don't get a job for you. Okay, spend 4 hours a day, minimum 4 hours a day, and You can anytime you can come and ask me, like, so you told that you'll get a placement, but I didn't got it. You can ask me anytime. Okay. But if you don't spend time and right, then you don't have no option to ask me, because you have to practice. If you don't practice, you will not get anything. So today you'll understand, but if you don't do it tomorrow, then gone. Again, you have to come from the scratch. Okay. So that's my suggestion. Practice 4 to 5 hours every day. And if you can do more, you can do it, or else at least 2 hours or 4 hours is needed. For the working persons, because you don't get much time, but try to do at least 1 hour to 2 hours. At least the class which we discussed, try to do it so that you get that point and you can go to the next class. Okay. So that's it for today. I don't want to extend more on this, because I want everyone of you to practice and then come back. Okay. So schema builder, if you are ready, you are done, you can send me the screenshots in the group. Okay. I'll see who are working and who are not. Okay. And accordingly we can discuss. Okay. So how did we came here? I'll show you again. Go to setup, search for schema here, SCHEMA, and then here. Or else if you are not searching, what you do, go to build. Okay. See here, schema build. Click this. First, clear all the fields. Clear everything. Select only custom objects, and whatever objects you want, you can select, and it will come here in this pane. The only thing is you just click on that and try to push it like this. So click here and push it. Click here and push it. Like this you can change. So if you want this one to be on the left, do it. If you want this one to be right, do it like this. You can change. Okay, this is all point and click. So this box is the overall layout, and you need to adjust your objects accordingly. So select and drag to left or right or up and down like this. Okay, and you can zoom out here. See here it is showing lookup means blue color, master detail means red color. This red mark is required. So here inside this. Okay, so let's check. So tomorrow we'll see. Okay, any questions on this one? Any doubts, any questions, anything you want to repeat?
No, sir.
All good? Okay. So I'll be yeah, I'm stopping my sharing for now. Okay. Yeah, if no questions, then we can end the class, or if you have any questions, let me know. We can discuss about that. Okay. Hope all good. So try to spend some time today and get back tomorrow. Okay. So by evening, if you I will see how many people work and how many people will send the screenshot. Okay. Okay. If no questions, then we can end the class. Thank you all. Bye. Take care. We'll catch up tomorrow, same time.
Thank you, sir. Same to you.
Thank you. Bye.